In this video, I'm going to show you about the base angle theorem. And what it says, we've kind of talked about this on another video, but let me just restate it here a little bit. Now, I was trying to make an isosceles triangle, and that looks pretty much like a equilateral triangle, doesn't it? But let's pretend it's not. Let's say that those two sides are equal in length, they're congruent. Then that means that the angle that's right across from it and the angle that's right across from it are also the same size. So these two angles are called the base angles. So therefore the base angles theorem, and all it says is if this angle is 58, then this angle is 58. Whatever the one is, the other one is the same. All right, what if I would have if I have one that looks like this, whoops. And this says EFG. And I have a tick mark here and a tick mark here. Where are the base angles? Are they here? No, the base angles are always the ones that are across from the angle from the side. The base angles are the ones that are across from the congruent sides. Okay, that's all it means. How about if I had an angle that looks like this? By the way, guys, this is 5.4, page 253 in your books. All right, so what if I have something that looks like this, and the letters are G, H, K, and J. All right, now here's what they want us to complete. It says if HG is congruent to HK, then they're going to say angle something is congruent to angle something else. Now let's just, before we start, let's mark this. HG, okay, is congruent to HK. There's HK. Okay, then, now what are the two angles then that are going to be the same? Well, isn't it going to be this guy here, right, and this guy here, the ones that are right across? Now, I could call this angle G, but do you understand that I can't call that angle K? Because there's more to K than just that part. So I'm going to call this angle HGK. And I'm going to call this angle HKG. Do you see that? Because when I say HKG, it just means that little part. Okay, now the second part of this says this. If angle KHJ is congruent to angle KJH, then what can we say about the sides? So that's what it's asking us to find out. What are we what can we say about the sides? So again, let's mark it. KHJ. KHJ. That means this guy right up here, if that guy is congruent to, where is it? KJH. KJH. So it's this guy. All right, if those two angles are the same, then what two sides are the same? Would you be able to figure that out? Look, it's this guy over here, this guy right here, and it's this guy right here. Even though it's got one tick mark, that went for this, but now we're going to change it to 2 tick marks. Do you see that? All right, so this is called HK is congruent to what? K or JK. JK. All right, so the base angles theorem, you just go back and forth, but the base angles, a review, base angles are the ones that are across from the sides. They're across from the sides.